Good morning YouTube, and today we have got the fantastic Polestar 4 on test today, kindly lent to us by Wayland's Polestar in Bicester. I'm going to be completely rogue at the start of this video, and I'm going to give you my first opinion. I think this is possibly the best car I've ever driven, and that is really saying something. This car is just luxury, and the looks fantastic, set off nicely with the 20-inch aero wheels and in this stunning blue colour. Now, Polestar are a brand that's been around a few years. They are a subsidiary of the Geely Group, same with Volvo. Now, the first thing you're going to notice immediately is there is no rear window. Now, originally I was sceptical about this. I thought, okay, no rear window, this is going to be an interesting vehicle to drive. Actually, this vehicle is fantastic. So everything is done through this camera at the top, and there is a video screen inside, which I'll show you in a minute. But just looking around this vehicle, the futurism looks of this are fantastic. So taking a look around, got a lot of space, massive boot in the back as well. So if I open that up for you. So huge amount of space in the back with seats that go down. And again, you can see no rear window. And I like, again, they've put the little Polestar logo in the top here. And it just gives a little bit more thought in the design they've put into this. So, going around the vehicle then, first thing you'll notice, recessed door handles, upon approach, they open up immediately. And we're taken straight into the inside of the vehicle. So I've been using this for a couple of days now. It's currently charged around 100% with 288 range. This can go up to around 350 as well. Charging can charge on up to an 11 kilowatt charger at home, but in and about town, it will charge to a higher level, somewhere around 200 kilowatts. So let's hop in. So inside the vehicle, lovely set interior with incredibly comfortable seats. This one has got a lot of extra features. So we have got a head-up display in the vehicle. We've also got the upgraded Harman Kardon sound system, which you can see up here as well. So the upgraded system, 1400 watts, 16 speakers, including 2 in the headrests, which again, it's just that little bit more. It makes it a lot better to listen to music in. So, looking at the infotainment system, again, this is used with Google and Polestar combined. So a lot of stuff, Google Maps, you'll notice, it's fantastic with the Google Maps system on here. But you'll also notice various different things. So if you set a destination, the first thing you will notice is it comes up, once it's given you a route, it will come up with the charge level upon your arrival. So it helps you plan your day with the chargers. A couple of other things they've hidden in here. So in here you've got a lot of apps. You've got dash cam, so if you plug in a memory card, you've got a dash cam built in with the cameras in the system. But also, within here, there's a couple of little things I noticed. So within the settings, for example, I have noticed that if you're going to drive, got a lot of different options where you can change things like creep, hill descent, stability control, steering. But there's a couple of other things you can do that are quite clever. So if you go into modes, somebody's got an animal in a vehicle. We all know summer's coming up. People, if they leave animals in vehicles, they're going to overheat. They're going to get incredibly hot. Well, not in the Polestar, they're not. Turn on animal mode, and it will come up saying, my owner will return soon. It tells everyone outside what the interior temperature is. It gives that bit of peace of mind for somebody. They see an animal in the vehicle. Oh, look at the screen. It shows you the owner will return soon. The animal is fully safe. And as we go through here, we've got lots of different options, lots of lovely little bits on the system. Everything is done on here, including your climate control. So your climate control, you've got the various different options. It's very Tesla-like. With the vents are manually adjusted, they're all adjusted on here as to where you want the air to be flowing. Again, with Volvo, they've put in their clean zone, so their cabin filtration system. Got a lot of different options on here. Seats as well, you can see we've got massage, heated steering wheel, heated seats, and ventilated seats. So again, really comfortable, really good to drive. We have got a wireless charger down here as well. And everything's just finished really nicely, even up to the point of the headlining in a very soft textiled pattern. Massive sunroof as well, stretching the whole length of the cabin. And as you can see, a lot of room in the vehicle. Vehicle also has got a rear touchscreen as well, which if you've got passengers in the rear, they're able to control music, they're able to control their seat heating, and they're able to change. Another thing as well, with no rear window, there's more room in the back, so you'll notice they are full headrests, not your typical rear seat headrests. So again, the comfort has been designed. So, looking at the mirror then. So as I mentioned, well, there's no rear window. Can't see out the back of it. Well, actually, we have a clear sight mirror attached in here. And the clear sight mirror is fantastic. You'll notice when you put the indicators on, it actually moves in the direction of the indicators. So it gives you a little bit more of a view. So, now we've had a look at the design, we've looked around the vehicle, let's take it for a drive. So I'm filming hands-free through video glasses for this. Sitting in the vehicle, really comfortable, really luxurious, space, huge amount of it, and really good to use. So actually, while driving the vehicle, the one thing I love with this, that I think they missed a trick with on the Volvo EX30, is by adding another little screen here in the middle. It does make things a lot easier. And this screen you can see here, we're able to see a variety of information. I've currently got it on the map, but you can also see we can flick it in between and show the sensors showing where the different vehicles are stationed currently on the road. And we can also have it in a calm view that just shows us speed navigation. So really easy to use. And from within this is where you can see potentially right straight ahead of me, I've got a head-up display as well. Makes things a lot easier to focus directly on the road, and I can see the speed, navigation instructions and speed limit as well. And from sitting in here, I'm sitting in here at 6'3". Really comfortable, a lot of leg room, don't find it too hard at all space-wise. And as you can see with on the tablet here, got some lovely features, including a massage feature where we can change different types of massage, whereabout and the intensity. Really lovely, makes a journey a lot more pleasant. So another thing that is fantastic on this car is with the adaptive cruise control. So this vehicle doesn't have the pilot assist pack, but what you can see with the adaptive cruise control on the screen is it also goes into play with the driver's cockpit in showing you where each vehicle is and also your distance from them. So instead of just being your standard adaptive cruise that just sort of shows you the distance in the little bars, this actually gives you a nice little diagram actually on the dashboard that shows you how far away from other vehicles you are. So again, it's just little features like this that make that car that little bit more luxurious, and it really shows the tech Polestar are putting into their vehicles as well. So I've driven a few high-end electric vehicles over the last couple of years. So BMW iX, the Volvo EX90 and now the Polestar 4. Now something I like that both Volvo have done and Polestar have done that's just that little bit above BMW is they understand that not everyone's going to use Google Maps. So some people, personally I use Waze. And it's always been, and I've jumped in Audis and I've jumped in BMWs, and it's been, you can use that, but you get no information about your journey pretty much on the screen in front of you. Well, Volvo and Polestar have thought differently on that. So actually they know people are going to use Waze potentially, they'll use Apple CarPlay. So I'm connected to Apple CarPlay at the moment with Waze, and actually it's moved Waze over to the digital cockpit in front of me as well. So it's just showing that they've thought of that not everyone is going to necessarily use the pre-built-in features, they might use their own, and they've thought of that. And it's just another thing that puts the Polestar and the Volvo series above the rest of their competitors. So another thing I really like with this vehicle, and it shows a lot better in night, is the mood lighting in here. As you can see, currently is set to a sort of purple colour. Now a lot of cars, Mercedes, BMW, very good with their mood lighting inside their ambient lighting. Polestar goes that little bit step further with this. So it's not only colours, they are directly linked to planets. So going to the space theme that Polestar have. And the space theme's everywhere in their different products and in their range. But you can see with this as well, on the nav it shows you which planet the mood lighting is set to. So it's currently set to Jupiter. If I switch it over to another colour though, for example, so if I change the mood lighting over to Mars, you can see we've got an orangey red colour. Change it to Earth, we get a lovely vibrant blue colour, and it shows you a bit of information about the planets. It's just something, again, another little quirk that's been added into this vehicle that makes it just that touch more elegant and refined inside. So we have a light up Polestar logo at the front, along with the full LEDs around the vehicle, including, upon opening the vehicle, you will see Polestar lights reflecting onto the ground, taking you into the ambient lighting as well. So again, really nice lighting packs, lighting features, just these small quirks that really set this car. So I'd like to thank Wayland's Polestar in Bicester for their kind loan of the vehicle, and the Wayland's group in general for their ongoing support with Jack's Car Media. It's much appreciated. If you're looking for a new Polestar, please contact the guys in Polestar in Bicester and they'll find you a cracking deal on one. Thank you for watching the channel, and I'll see you again soon.